that their purpose is to protect people, and we're willing to let them do what they have to do.
So hard to put yourself in the shoes of a spouse of a police officer, sending the officer off to work every day and wondering throughout the shift whether or not they'll come home safe.
Tonight we are hearing from the wives of officers of the Southport Police Department.
They spent the day talking with our Emily Longnecker about the grief, even the guilt that they're feeling right now after losing Lieutenant Aaron Allan.
Well, Ann and Scott, when the police officers from Southport walk through the door here and report for duty, many leave behind wives and children, families who don't know if their husband or dad is going to come home at the end of his shift. It's a reality these wives have always known, but a reality that is now hitting closer to home with the death of Lieutenant Allan.
I'm not sure we'll ever completely heal from him.
Yeah, no. Southport Police Lieutenant Aaron Allan was more than just a brother in arms to his fellow officers.
She's the one that gave him the nickname Teddy Bear.
To the officers' wives, the women behind the men wearing a Southport Police badge, Lieutenant Allan was family too.
It's like we lost a brother.
All these women are grieving too, while confronting fears about what happened to Lieutenant Allan could very easily happen to their husbands.
You know, the whole weekend I was just, thank gosh, you know, it wasn't my husband. And then the guilt for feeling that.
That's why a few days after Lieutenant Allan's death, these wives came together to get counseling to deal with the sometimes overwhelming emotions.
I remember that night, I wanted to physically put my eyes on him, you know. I wanted to just hold him, hug him, you know, and have him home, you know.
Here, oh, this was given to you.
These women know all too well the dangers. Over the years, Southport's police chief has allowed officers' wives to train with their husbands so they could better understand the risks.
It's better that we know, because it gives us some comfort to know, okay, we know what they're trained to do.
You know that they have the grounds and the knowledge for what, you know, they may come up against.
All of it not easy to face, but these wives agree they knew what they were getting into when they married a police officer, and they wouldn't change it, despite the risks to the men they love, along with their own hearts and those of their children.
They've all made the same commitment to each other, to us, and we've all made that same commitment.
Exactly.
So, and to each other and to them.
Right, yeah.
They love what they do. You know, and for us, we love them because they do love what they do, and we know that they're out there for the community.
And that's the kind of commitment these wives say Lieutenant Allan made. That is the kind of commitment they are now making to his wife and children for the long haul. And Scott.